Hello, my dear collective. Welcome, Aries, to your part 2 zodiac sign reading for a preview in terms of whenever it resonates, probably in April month. Okay. Let's dive into it. So, this is the second time around. I'm doing this part 2 for you guys, so I'm just gonna read more or less what I tuned in for you guys in that reading. And yeah, there might be some card added, but not so much because it's kind of like a summary from the first video. As in, not the part 1, but the second part of this part, okay? Let's get into it. Please see what resonates, okay? First things first, collective. There is somebody, it could be karmic, but it's an individual, okay? It could be a past one, a current one. I kind of look, feel like it's a retrograde individual. If you know, you know. This person here, they're crashing out. Actually, it's people. It's more than one. It's people. There are two categories. It's people that are for you, and then there are people that are against you, okay? So, first group, the people that are for you. No, actually, not to be, messy, but the people that are against you. We're gonna start with that, okay? They feel like defenseless, okay? They feel like they have no defense anymore. They can't do anything. These are the people that are your competitors, collective. These are the people that are perceiving themselves to be your opposition, your op, okay? The people that, frankly, you don't really give two F's about, okay? They're a non-motherfucking factor in your life. They will have to accept this L, okay? And whatever they were trying to compete with you with during, I don't know, but they'll have to accept this L. They have no defenses anymore. Basically, Aries, you won, okay? Congratulations. And another one. No, but yeah, that is the first message. And then there is the second part here for people that are for you, okay? People that are in your circle, people that have love for you. They also feel like they're taking out an L in relation to you. Why? It's because you don't let them be there for you, okay? So it could be in a situation where it's like, Aries, let me take care of this, let me handle this, let me be your protector, your whatever, right? And you're like, no, I'm good, I will handle it. And you do. And they're like crashing out because you're not letting them be a part of your life. You're not letting them be your shield, okay? You could be the type of individual, Aries, where it's like you would do everything for everybody, but when it comes to asking help or even receiving help, you're like, no, I'm good, okay? And the people in your circle feel like they feel sad. They're crashing out. They feel a bit crazy, a little bit insane, actually. Like, why am I here, Aries, if you're not gonna let me be a part of your life, okay? So that's for somebody specific. And you might be upset about this, thinking that, it's not that big of a deal, but they're actually, I feel like they're a bit sensitive, okay? The people that are closest to you are a bit sensitive because you're not letting them help you or be there for you. I don't know what it is. Maybe they want to be like your savior or something. Like, I do feel like you need them and so on, but I feel maybe you need them in a different, maybe you have a lot of hyper independence, okay, to you, whether you're male or female, and you deal with people that is like, it's not healthy, Aries. You gotta let people in, you gotta let people help you, and you get irritated or annoyed because it's like, I like, it's much better if I do it myself. Okay, listen, I'm not here to psychoanalyze you, Aries, but let them in, okay? I don't know. A Leo could be feeling this way. That's for somebody, okay? It doesn't have to be a Leo, but I'm actually tuning into a Leo right now. Yeah, they feel very much like also a little bit crazy because you're not letting them in, and then the competitors feel some type of way because you actually won. So there's that. Um, you know what this reminds me of? Like, because I'm filming this when it's like new moon in Aries. Like, my date, my time right now, I'm actually at the verge when it comes to the moon going into Aries, okay? Like astrology based. So if this is happening currently, you might be a little bit sensitive and a little bit irritated at your close ones or this close person in your life, and they could be crashing out and you're looking at them like, oh my god, you're like doing the most, right? So don't be too judgmental, okay? I feel like they're a little bit sensitive. Like when I'm tuning into her, guys, heavy on it for Leo. You might even feel like they're not on your level, but I feel like they care so much and they're looking at you like you have a hard time letting people in, and you're making them feeling bad. Okay, Aries. I don't know. I know that you don't like to hear people telling you what to do. But you got people here like Aries never lets me in, never lets me be there for them. And every time you feel some type of way, Aries. Listen, this card, this came out in the first time I did this reading. It's coming out again, okay? Maybe they feel like you're too guarded, or it's like you're always this for everybody. Let somebody be this for you, and you're like, I think the fuck not. Okay, I'm Aries for a reason. I don't know, you need to let down your pride, simmer down on that ego of yours, Aries, Listen, I'm a fair reader, okay? I know how we be, Aries. I know how we be, fire signs. But yeah, you got people close to you, like, Aries, you don't have to struggle alone. You don't have to fight alone. But yeah. I know. Well, let's continue. So the next message here is, let's see. People don't like the fact that you have changed, okay? Oh, going back to what I mentioned before, the Leo could be female, I'm not quite sure. But it could be females that feel some type of way, like Aries masculines, they could be a female that's in their feelings, or a Leo, or somebody is, okay? But anyways, so the next message. People, on a general scale, collective, they feel like you have changed. And they don't like that you have changed. They don't like that, you don't like the change. You have changed, and or there's a lot of changes happening around you. And again, being very fair, I feel like the changes that you have made in your life or that's happening around you is kind of like a part of life. So in your defense, it's more so like, it's not like you intentionally changed because, it just kind of happened, right? Or the changes kind of just took place in your life and somebody can keep up with the program. Okay, they feel quite left out. I will have to be quite honest. They feel left out. They feel neglected. In this case, in this part 2 of this message, I will have to say that they might not be on your level. Okay, I feel like the message number 1.1 about your close ones feeling kind of stressed out because you have hyper independence and you're not letting them be there for you, as a different thing when there's changes around you or you have made changes for you, collective, and they're like feel neglected. You get me? Like there's 2 different dynamics here. So in this message here, I feel like you have more validation because it's not intentional. Okay, I don't even think the other parts are intentional, but I do feel like there's a lot of ego in that other part, and not so much in this part. Okay. So yeah, there are people here that are like, I feel like specifically a masculine that could be a bit, oh my god, a little bit shocked, flabbergasted, because of this change. They might have suspected because of some sort of abundance have come in, heavy on some money. Maybe they feel like you switched up because of some money here, Aries. I don't know. In this case, again, I feel like they're just not on your level, okay? And I kind of low-key feel it's giving a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of envy. They're just a different dynamic, okay? I'm not gonna be too much here because I don't want this to be too long. The next insight, oh well, it's tied together. Sorry. So the person that feels, dare I say, a little bit inadequate because you might feel like they're not on your level. They actually wanted you guys to be successful together, or be the one to bring you success, and they're kind of like Aries. Shit, they did this all by themselves. They're so proud, but somewhere down the line is kind of giving, I didn't think it would happen this quick, or I didn't think it would be this much. And you're happy to share and so on. Because one thing I know about fire signs, they are 10 toes down for the people they love and care about. And this masculine might be very much in their ego about how the roles are switching, okay? So yeah, they kind of low-key feel like you're on a different planet. They really thought you guys were going in the same direction, or at least on the same path, but I think things manifested more quickly for you, and this is what they're like, kind of like in awe about, but also like stressing about, okay? Yeah, I don't know why I feel like it's a lover, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But let's move on. Basically, you have elevated to a different dimension, and Aries is on a different planet, and it's like there's no way we can reach them. This actually does make them feel like inadequate, okay? Then we have message number 3, I guess. A lover is bothered, okay? So I'm getting 2 scenarios here. There's gonna be a lover, okay, a soulmate in a romantic sense, that's gonna come with you because they're stressed, they're bothered, or this lover soulmate, they are stressed and bothered, okay? If they're coming to Aries, how is the energy? Based on the card. If they're coming to you with them being stressed, that's a lover, you're gonna be like, yeah, you're here for them, speak up. So it's all good. You will not be annoyed. And if they're coming, if they're coming to you being stressed and bothered, you're gonna like, you're gonna listen, you're gonna tune in, right? You're gonna be there for them. But if they're coming to stress you out with some bullshit, you're gonna be like, listen here, I know who I am, I know what I deserve, and if it's stressing me out, I'd rather not. But I also feel like you will not give the same vibration. So I feel like you're going to be the bigger person, even if they're coming to you with stress, as things stressing you out, okay? Or they are having stress in their life, okay? And then we have message number 4, I guess. I don't know. And new love, so this is for new lovers, is completely changing your outlook on life. They're definitely your soulmate. This lover could be very intrusive, okay? Or they be knowing things. They could be like an investigator or work behind the scenes. I don't know. They could work they could be like a security guard, woman or man. They could be, I don't know, work with AI, IT, bodyguard, professional, something. I don't know. But they have some sort of like high Q, high intelligence, and they've been working behind the scenes. And yeah, I feel like, you know what it's giving? It's giving like, because I feel like Aries are so self-sufficient. Okay, you guys be struggling though, but like you guys are very self-sufficient. Like it's giving hustle mode. Whatever you need to do to survive, you will survive in some way or form. And you need somebody that can keep up with you. So this new person is very much like they can keep up, they can get with the program. Okay, so I feel you're gonna be very, very happy about this new soulmate here. So, but they might also be a little bit too possessive or controlling, because yeah, I don't know why, because yeah. So be, you know, they might hang with the program, but they might be too much, right? It's giving, I don't know, maybe some people work with background checks or something. So, and then message number 4, 5, there's somebody that's on the down low, okay, that's about to be investigated, or you're investigating them, or they're investigating you. It's, you know what, this reminds me of Doechii, the new hip-hop artist that's like very mainstream right now. I love her. I really love her music. She shared in one of her songs that she was dating somebody, and she found out that, you know, he was cheating, and basically he was cheating. Sorry, so Doechii, who's a feminine, or she identifies as feminine, she was dating a guy, and she found out this guy was cheating, and he was cheating with another guy. Okay, so I don't know if you have suspicions about this, or they have suspicions about you being down low. It could be down low female, a down low man. I feel like down low men are pretty normal. I mean, you know, so somebody's investigating that, okay? Or you are. And then we got message number 6 or 5, I don't know. But messages as follows. Somebody is feeling left out, a soulmate. So in this case, this could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, a lover, past or present, as in past or current, are feeling left out. They're feeling like, you know, Aries don't want me to be with them. Aries don't want me to be, you know, have me around. So somebody feels neglected by you, Aries. I feel like I talked about this a lot in the, oh, that scared me. I talked about this a lot in the part 2 Aries reading I did. I don't know, maybe something will like be a jump scare or something. That was so random. Somebody could also be from the UK as well. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Well, actually, we're gonna do this at the ending of this reading. I channeled a song for you guys, like a whole music channeling, but I'm gonna mention that at the end of this reading. So we got message number 6. You're gonna get a new soulmate. I don't know if this is the new one that you're about to meet, or somebody's coming in and be a new version of themselves. This soulmate is going to be very, very passionate about you, and you're going to feel the same, okay? Message, okay? A lot of passion with the new soulmate, or the soulmate that didn't know what passion was, and they're going to shock you. You're going to be like, OMG, is that you? And it is, okay? Side note, I do feel like you guys are together, but maybe the fire has died down, and then all of a sudden they surprise you with something. This is gonna make you so happy. Okay, a lot of passion. And onto the weird messages. Oh Lord. You got people. This. I will say this though. The messages right now, the majority is past people or people you're about to end things with. Okay. So you got people from your. People that you're going to end things with. As soon as I end this reading, you're like, you know what? I got the confirmation I needed. I'm done. You're done, basically. Okay. Or you already been done. Okay, Aries. So people from this energy, they are very sprung when it comes to Aries. Okay, so much so they are living in an imaginary frequency. So basically you live rent free in their head, and it's giving Joe from Netflix, as in Joe or Josephina 2.0 when it comes to Aries. Heavy on people during the retrograde, okay? So everybody have seen that show, or I don't know, a lot of people have. So if you know, you know. I feel like it's the mild version, but it's still creepy, at least to the people that they are surrounding them, they're with. Okay, I don't think that you have no clue about this, because this group of Aries that I'm tuning in for, I don't feel like you have no contact with these people, but they're what I'm tuning in for you guys, and you're gonna leave them at that. Is that they're like really, let me put it this way. When they are intoxicated, okay, drugs, alcohol, whatever the case may be, it's almost like there's nobody else than Aries for them. They could be mentioning your name. They could be thinking you're around. They could be crashing out in terms of throwing things, having anger fits, like going crazy, literally, as in going crazy. Like if anything close to the Joe and Josephina part of this, it's more so they're acting crazy, unhinged, because in their heart and mind they're crying, throwing up, being angry, because it's all a fantasy. It's not a real, it's no more. Let's just move on, okay? Because as I was writing down that message, I clairvoyantly tuned into like a feminine just like breaking something like in their kitchen because of the frustration that they're not with you. And this is like a soulmate. This could be a friend, family member, lover, but it's like, I don't know, maybe what I mentioned with the download, maybe you had a friend that like has feelings for you, and you know, it turned out to be more than just friendship, and now that you're like, I think we need to have our boundaries, they're like kind of going crazy. I don't know, it feels weird, okay? So it's like, you know, going crazy in a weird way, not in a good way, okay? So message number, I guess, 8. There is a soulmate. I don't know. This is for specific Aries. This soulmate you had a very toxic relationship with. The thing is, it's kind of one of those, I was young and dumb. Okay, see, I'm gonna be very fair and very honest here. You were in a little bit of a toxic relationship with an individual when you were young and dumb, or whenever that was, but it was in the past, okay? This soulmate, even if it was hell for you or them, they still want you guys to be together. I feel like they are in the energy of like, Aries, I'm healed now, let's be together, right? And also, on that note, if they ended things with you, Aries, they still want to be with you, okay? Even if it was toxic, it was good enough for them. I don't know. And if you ended it, I feel like it's even worse. But I will say this though, the ending part, because of the timeline, I don't feel like you have any urge to go back to this person, even if you're healed, even if they healed, because I feel like if they're coming back again, it will like bring up the toxic part of both of you guys. It's almost like you guys are not meant to be. Not even almost. I feel like that's the case. So like how you're viewing this is like you guys are not meant to be together, and you cannot bring a person from your hell into your heaven. Okay. Obviously, if you want to do so, but like if you have the energy to want to be with this person, that you had a hellish relationship, go ahead. But I feel like the majority of you guys are like not in that space, respectfully. Okay. Yeah, they miss you. Okay. Also, I'm tuning into like in the same message that they want to blame you for the ending, okay? Because they're like having a mental breakdowns and they're just like having a really hard time processing the ending. For some reason, I'm tuning into like the ending was actually amicable. Like, let's say you ended things, they ended things, there was some sort of like, it makes sense, right? But they cannot, I don't know if somebody was like disassociating themselves from the reality that the ending actually took place. But during the time when you guys, separated, you guys understood why you had to separate. But to this day, I don't know, somebody's like, I can't believe that actually took place, whether they did it or you did it. Okay. So they're having a mental breakdowns and a lot of things, and they want to be like it's almost, again, the dissociation could be very much real, because somebody's not like, oh, Aries betrayed me, I'm still in pain, I can never love anyone again, like I low-key don't feel like I want to be alive, like somebody's really crashing out, mental breakdown, like everything, like, but it's like you would have never expected when the ending took place, again, whether you did it or they did it, but like the aftermath is kind of like everybody around them and even themselves is like, why are you acting this crazy? Like when you ended it, you said like, you guys understood. I don't know, but Aries right now, somebody is like kind of losing their shits because the ending is a reality. Okay. Lord. The next message, I don't know, again, like I said, current soulmate or past, somebody feels like you are a SLUT, or you feel like somebody was or is a SLUT. Now, that, I feel like there could have been a lot of toxic verbalism between you and this person. And to be quite honest, I feel like they're going to end things with you if you're in this energy collective, or you're going to end things with this person, because I feel like because of this word SLUT, that's a little bit too much to handle. Okay, maybe like saying rough, you be verbal, have a foul mouth, or they do, and you guys are, whatever, but that word is like the end all be all. Like I feel like that is the first sword that's gonna be like, I don't know if this is going to work out. Okay, so for some of you guys, Okay. Somebody's name could be Jessica. Okay, I also got that name. So that could be relevant. Yeah. Next message in terms of soulmate, love reading. Your person. Okay, so those that are in a relationship, I feel like if you have like a very foul mouth and you don't respect each other, the whole SLUT, could be the ending of your guys' relationship. Okay, I really do feel like that is like, if you resonate with that, that would be the end all be all. Okay, and then Jessica could also be relevant in that reading, the name, collective. So the next soulmate message is that in terms of love and to kind of elevate the relationship, is that specifically a Taurus, to be specific, they want things to be more kinker, kinkier. Okay, or you want to be more kinkier with a Taurus, or if it's not a Taurus, somebody that acts like a Taurus. I don't know. But in order to elevate the relationship, in the relationship part of this reading, they want more kinkier stuff, or you do with your soulmate. Okay, Lord have mercy. So new soulmate is gonna be your peace and your balance. Okay, so this is for singles. So these are like the specifics. We also have, again, on the sexual notes of it all, your soulmate could be a dom or a sub. Okay, that could be relevant. You could have that type of relationship based on energy, or based like gender roles, or sexually. Okay, we're not going to go too much into details on that. And then somebody's moon sign is your confirmation for it to be your new soulmate. Okay, so you're the type of person, or they're like, I need to know your moon sign, and that's the confirmation for you guys to start a new chapter. Okay, and then we have, let's see here, for some of you guys, you're going to heal a lot of family issues with this person, or they're going to heal a lot of family issues within you, Aries. So I know you could have family trauma, they could have, but you guys are going to heal that part in each other. That is for some of you guys. So whatever is kind of weird in terms of trauma in relation to family, that would be your third sign. Okay, for some of you guys. Okay, I feel like there are like different type of Aries that's watching. Like there's the first Aries that's watching for the sexual part, and then there is the second Aries that's like, I want somebody that to heal me, or I'm gonna heal them. And then there's the other part is like, I just want to have all of it, a mixture of both. So because I know there are different type of Aries, and you guys are on different paths in your life, and that's okay. Okay, lastly, somebody's moon sign, again, with that message, is gonna help you get money for some reason. So you could be with a soulmate. It's almost like a good luck charm. One example I can say, like, there's certain people that come into your life and they drain your energy, right? And you feel like, you have no ambition and you have no outlook in your life, and you just feel like everything is like lackluster. And then there are people that is coming in to be like your best motivator in life, right? And I feel like a person's gonna do that, and that's gonna somehow bring you more abundance. Or if that's not resonating, the new moon that's happening right now could elevate your manifestations. So stay high vibrational. Okay, so yeah, it's good. I mean, it's in your moon sign. Okay, it's in the new moon in Aries. Like, I'm filming exactly on this specific day. Okay, so there we go. Somebody could also be from New Zealand. Okay. What else? There's going to be a lot of accolades, a lot of praise from family members. Okay, it's about time. They could also be from New Zealand. If not, it's just a lot of praise and accolades from family members because they want to heal things. Recognition as well. So these are all the specific insights. I know it was long even without any cards and my English falling apart, but let's do, let's do one. I really hope I could have shown you in the other reading, but the thing is, I think because there were some sounds that were playing, so I couldn't really upload it properly, but we got this card. So whatever you need to let go, collective, let it go. Okay. And then we got, it's time to move forward. Okay. And I feel like you guys are doing so. Something by January could also be relevant. It could be in relation to Capricorn and I'm also tuning Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, I'm also tuning into Aries and Taurus in relation to January. Okay, it could be good, it could be bad, I don't know, but we're gonna leave it at that. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, I also will be linking the other readings into this one. Basically just part one of your second bonus reading for today. And to simply put it, if you want me to do more bonus readings for you guys, just keep on watching or liking, and see you in the next one.